Hello, Miss Barbara Fraser. Let me introduce myself. My name is Safia. I'm studying in natural science, and lately I'd like to study in biology or in a nutrition program. So today I'll talk to you about fast food. Why did I choose fast food? Well, I chose fast food because, first of all, health interests me a lot, and I'm curious to know what could affect our strong body. So let me start with some stats and facts. First of all, McDonald's revenue is about $23 billion. There's also only 7 items in McDonald's menu that contain no sugar. It takes about 6 hours of walking just to burn up all the calories from a simple burger trio. And also that the meat from fast food, the meat used for fast food, could be from 100 different cows. It's surprising, it's interesting, and it's true. Well, let's talk now about fast food. Fast food is loaded with calories from refined sugars and fat as artery clogging saturate and hydrogenate fats. Those fats and sugars are not good for the body. The body doesn't want it, sorry. The body doesn't want those sugars and fat. That's why they get stored as body fat. So when you eat too much fast food, you get bigger. Also, the meat used for fast food contains things that increase blood flow. So it's dangerous for the heart, and it's dangerous. They proved it in an experiment that it's dangerous, not dangerous, but it's not good for the concentration. Let me give you an example about the blood flow. I read recently an article about fast food and big breakfast. So they did an experiment. They did an experiment with the students. They gave them the scientists gave them a breakfast which contains about more than 1,000 calories. It was like a big sandwich with meat, cheese, mayonnaise, and something big like McDonald's serve and Subways. So they gave them this big breakfast, and they found out after 2 hours that the participants' arteries was getting smaller, which is very, very dangerous for the heart because the blood cannot go to the heart as usual. So fast food is loaded with a lot of calories, and it's also deficient in dietary fibers and micronutrients as vitamins and minerals. Uh, Fast food reduce lipoprotein. Let me explain you what's lipoprotein. Lipoprotein is a biochemical assembly that contains proteins and fats. It allows fats to move through the body, through inside and outside the cells, through the water, and through the blood. So it's very dangerous if it affects and reduce the lipoprotein. Well, let me summarize just the lipoprotein thing. Lipoproteins let proteins and fats move through the body and the blood. So we need it. It's necessary for our health. So if we reduce lipoprotein, we will reduce proteins and fats. And fats are good for the health. It's not a bad thing. It's not always bad. There's different type of fats, and we need some types of fats. So if we reduce proteins and fats, we'll reduce their movement, so we'll be weak and sicker. We'll have more disease than a healthy person. If we want to talk about fast food and junk food, we need also to talk about obesity. Obesity, it's not just because of the fast food. Obesity is being inactive. It's being inactive, and it's someone who eats more than other people. Obesity increases the risk of many health conditions, including type 2 diabetes, type of cancers, infertility, mental health condition, and stroke and high blood pressure, which is very, very dangerous for us. There's also cardiovascular disease and asthma. It affects mental health because when you're obese, you'll receive more pressure from different people. Some people will look at you, some people will talk about you, will be mean with you, they'll laugh at you. So it affects a lot. It affects a lot our mental health. So, but being obese, it's not just because of the fast food or being inactive. There's some people that are obese and it's not their fault, because I learned something in the English class. It was about lipna. Lipna, it's a dysfunctional gene. Yeah, it's a dysfunctional gene from some people. There's people that cannot stop eating because they have a compulsion of eating and they can't control it. So some scientists decided to make an experiment and some research about those people who cannot control their compulsion, and they found something about the gene. There was a dysfunctional gene in their body. So this gene was dysfunctional, and his role was to recept the signal that said stop eating to the brain. So if this gene was dysfunctional, the gene couldn't get the message that tells the brain to stop eating. So they just continue to eat, and they became obese. But it wasn't their fault. They made a research about it. You can go see lip night. It was something to control the appetite, but it's not something to cure this dysfunctional gene. So being obese, it's not about fast food, but it's about it's linked. So let's continue with the fast food. I'm not finished to talk about obesity, but let's continue with the fast food. If you didn't know, a typical meal from a fast food restaurant contains about 1,000 calories, which is too much for only one meal. We need about 2,000 or 1,800 calories per day. So if you eat a meal from a fast food restaurant, you just ate 1,000 calories, which is almost everything you can eat for one day. You just burn up all the calories for one day. It's not good for the health, because when you eat something in a fast food restaurant, you'll be angry, you'll be hungry 2 hours later. So you'll eat more, and then you'll be hungry. So you'll just eat and eat and eat, and you'll get too much calories in your body. So there's probability to gain some weight. So there's fast food, junk food, unhealthy foods, restaurants that are available and everywhere. It's frustrating because you can walk somewhere and you'll see 4 Subways, you'll see 3 McDonald's, you'll see 2 Tim Hortons, you'll see 4 pizzerias, you'll see 1 Burger King. But it's not good because it encourages people to go eat some bad things for them. There's also something else that they keep doing. It's sending those coupons. The coupons that says if you buy 1 sandwich, you'll get the other one free. If you buy 2 trios, you get it for the price of one and a half. If you buy something there, you'll have it free. It's not good. This tactic is not good too, because it encourage people to go to this restaurant to eat those bad things for them, to eat bad things that can affect and damage their heart, their health, the blood. They'll gain weight, they'll have difficulty to breathe, difficulty to think. Fast food is not a good thing. Even once in a while, it's not a good thing, and it's proved. So, I hope you liked my video, because I'm done. I talked about fast food, I talked about obesity, I gave you some stats and facts. I give you some stats and facts. And I'm sorry for the last video. It didn't work for me too. I was trying to open it and it didn't work, so I lost everything, and this one is a new one. I hope you'd like it, because it's better than the first one. So thank you very much.